What is up, YouTube? That's it here, bringing you guys some ranked 3v3 singles ladder. Today, we're going to be busting out the Blunder Policy Charizard. I've been waiting to do this for a super long time, pretty much since Sword and Shield came out. Blunder Policy, for those guys who don't know, it's similar to the Weakness Policy, but it activates in a different way. It boosts the speed of a Pokemon that misses a move times 2, so it gives it like an agility boost. And it's really cool on Charizard, because we have two moves that miss quite frequently. Number one being the super big Inferno, and also Hurricane. Those can both miss, and I really think it's a really cool way to play Charizard. There's a lot of really fast Pokemon in the meta right now. Things like Dragapult, things like Spectrier, and stuff like that. You whiff an Inferno early on against one of their Mons that can't really do that much against one of their walls. Then you G-Max, put up the dot, pick up a KO, and then you're ready to start one-shotting their Dragapults, ready to one-shot their Spectriers. And it's also really cool to just like actually hit the Inferno, because if you do hit the Inferno, it's a 100% chance to burn. So it's a super cool mechanic. It's a super cool item, and wish me luck as we try to, well, we're going to try to miss, but we're also going to try to hit. So wish me luck as we try to get some wins with Charizard. Here we go. Alright, so we're climbing up the ranked ladder, and this person has a Machoke. And, like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to think. Is it, like, Eviolite? I almost want to say I don't care. And I'm rocking the big Blunder Policy Charizard. I'm just going to leave with it. If you bring Umbreon, you can have it. I'll bring Cart to deal with your Umbreon. And then the last mon shouldn't matter too much. I should probably bring a Pokemon to switch to in case I get really pinned. I can switch to Cart if they leads Umbreon. I'm not afraid of any of those other mons. And we're not running Shadow Sneak on Mimikyu, so like, I don't really think I want that. I think I'm just going to bring the Mosa. Actually, it's probably better to bring the Toxapex here. I can't really wall out the Crobat, but I think Toxapex is actually a good last mon here. Just to help wait out max turns. No, I think it has to be Mosa. Mosa's a good last mon. Mosa's really good here. Having that Sash is busted. Mosa is so good. I'm probably giving this guy a little bit too much respect. I'm not going to lie. I think I'm giving him a little bit too much respect for this team. But I'm ready to pop off with this Charizard set. I'm so freaking ready. Blunder Policy. It's been a long time coming. I've wanted to use this item since like the start of Sword and Shield, and I've just never really found a good mon. And I really think the Charizard set we're rocking today, oh my gosh, I'm gonna do it. Let's go. The Charizard set we're rocking is gonna be amazing. Because remember, if that's Fluffy, I think that's how Fluffy works. Does he take bigger damage from fire? I mean, I could hit, or I could not hit. It's a 50%. So either we hit him and we win, or we miss and then we win. It's a win-win. Let's win. Let's do this. Let's go. Inferno. Blunder Policy's up. Let's pop it off right now. Double the speed. That Crobat's gonna get messed up. Agility. Oh, he's trying to match me. He's trying to get fast. I see you. Are you gonna Baton Pass? That's kind of sick. I'm gonna kill it though. Do yeet. I don't know if he dies, but I'm quick. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Charizard about as fast as it can get. Let's go big G-Max Zard, putting up that big Wildfire dot. You know, a lot of people actually think like, you know, G-Max Zard, G-Max Venusaur, they're so good in doubles because they put the dot on both the opponents. And while I agree, that's super good, it's still really good in singles too. It's not as good as it is in doubles, but it's still very solid in singles. We should still be outspeeding here since we got the +2 just like he did, so that's amazing. So he's going to soak a ton of damage here, if not just get one-shotted. That's that one-shot. That's that one-shot city. Yo, the crit. We take those. We take those all the way to the bank. Yo, Charizard deserved that crit. It was earned because we got a Blunder Policy proc. Like right now, this man is staring down some serious damage. And I also think we can proc Blunder Policy off like Hurricane and stuff like that too. I think that's really cool. Speaking of Hurricane, I think we're just gonna go for the Airstream. I don't actually think the Quake is the right play because like I want to be able to stick a ton of damage with this Airstream to make it a 2-shot after the Wildfire tick. So he's probably gonna be maxing the Umbreon. I think he was actually planning on like Baton passing this Umbreon to go quick, but he'll never catch up to our Charizard. And I thought about putting the Solar Beam on here. I really do think that the Max Quake, the Scorching Sands, is really good against other fire types, especially things like Heatran. It's like so good. He's actually gonna Giannis. Yo, the good player alert right now. It's the good player alert. I actually think that, was that Citrus? That's such a good item choice on this. I was gonna say if he's like lefties, maybe he has Protect. But I do think that like just switching here is not even a terrible idea, right? Am I wrong? Should I just switch here? Do I care about going to sleep? It's a Vaporeon. If he goes for... I'm actually just going to Airstream again. Like, I have a cart that can deal with you, but, like, I don't want to switch it on a Scald. And if you're protecting, you're protecting. But, like, I don't need the Zard for anything else, my guy. I don't need the Zard for anything else. And are you going to switch? Okay, I thought he might switch. He's not protecting either. If he had protect, he wouldn't be citrus. He'd be leftovers, which is a completely different set. So we take these. Can we take a nap? There's the acid armor. Yeah, you see, I'm not letting him get the value. So even if you were to wish next turn, the wildfire dot will take him out 2 turns. And unlike, you know, Umbreon, that has like the Moonlight to immediately heal, he does not have that on this Pokemon. So I can actually just wait out these sleep turns and just chill. We can just chill with this Charizard on the board. Wake up Inferno next turn. So yeah, we are asleep. There's one more tick of Wildfire Dot. Like I said, exactly enough damage. Does not matter what move we use. We have to be asleep. So it really doesn't matter. Let's see what you got, Chief. Yeah, Charizard has to be asleep. Are you using a Scald? Acid Armor. Yo, that's not how that works. You wish! This man tried to set up hard with this Baton Pass team on me, and I was like, no. Not today. Not today. Vaporeon takes out. What is your last mon? Now, you haven't maxed yet. You have not maxed it. Is it Machoke? Are you going to max the Machoke? I would laugh. I would actually laugh. Charizard can wake up this turn, by the way. It totally can. Oh my gosh, it's the Machoke. I'm happy. I'm excited. He was trying to, like, agility, pass it to the Vaporeon. Baton, or Acid Armor, and then pass both the speed and the defense boost to this Machoke. I know it. And the Machoke probably has no cards, so, like, I could hit with this Inferno. Or it has, like, Guts, and this is bad. But I'm going for the Inferno because it's funny. What are you using? He's not maxing. These people in this lower Pokeball tiers, like, they are just not a fan of maxing. Something about them, they're just like, maxing, never heard of it. Yo, Rock Tomb, Machoke picking up those KOs. Probably going to be no guard, though. I think we're just going to send out Mosa. Yeah, I think, like, close combat is more than enough to finish it off. So, like, 2 close combat should be enough. And you can't use, like, Rock Tomb if he's maxing. So, like, 2 close combats, maybe we have to bring in the cart and finish him off. I think that should be okay. CC, baby! I kind of wish I brought the Toxapex, but it's okay. I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, I would actually think it'd be really funny if I got grinded out by a Machoke, so... that would be funny. He has to max it. No Why don't these people click the Dynamax button? Do they not have Dynamax candy? Like, why don't they do it? I don't get it. I really just don't get it. We keep on fighting people that aren't maxing. There's the Rock Tomb. I think I still outspeed him, even if he does that. Even if he's like a Scarf Rock Tomb, I still think we got him. Let's go. CC, baby! Machoke, just max it. Whatever, I'll take the wins. We popped off a Blunder Policy proc, and it really doesn't get much better than that. I think it's hilarious. And we're sipping on that tea when we take those wins. Alright, the win streak continues. Look at this. That's a lot of points. 4-0, all the way to Master Ball, undefeated. The sets are just going to get more degenerate. Like, I'm using Blunder Policy today. I took out my Cinderace for it. Like, oh, man. Sounds like a job for Blunder Policy, doesn't it? Are they going to lead Zapdos? Zapdos is good, but we're switching to Hippo. Maybe Yawn? It's a mono-electric team. Let me actually think about this. Zard might not be the play. If I can get the Blunder Policy off, though. If they let me get the policy, oh my gosh, that'd be so over. Let's see, though. I think Hippowdon's actually kind of nice here. Like, they're going to have to go big Rotom into it. And Rotom's just a great mon in general against our team. But let's see. I think Hippowdon is pretty dope in a lot of these situations. Tox is good against it. This is actually going to be hard. We actually have to go Mosa, I think. Because Mosa is the one that checks the most of those. Guess checks the mostas of those. And we actually outspeed most of these with Zard. So we can, like, Dragon Pulse the Dracozolt. You have to be Scarf Zerk. And there are Zapdos and Rotom. I think we have to bring Cart as our last mon, which I'm not a big fan of. But it is better than nothing against these. I'd like to bring Hippowdon, but it can't really hit those mons. And Mimikyu, those are a little bit too bulky for Mimikyu to deal with, I think. So we're still bringing the Charizard. We're still forcing it. We're forcing our boy into some pretty not great matchups. Oh my gosh, this is talk about bad matchups, right? Let's see if we can blunder our way to a victory, right? Misplay into outplay, Blunder Policy about to pop off. Man, I love playing singles. Singles is so much fun. Let's see it. Magnezone, man, I should have brought it hard. I think most is good here, right? Like, what are they gonna do? Volt switch. They're probably sturdy, right? So because they're probably sturdy, I think I'm just going to U-turn into cart, soak the damage, save my sash. Yeah, I think that's okay. They could also be like flash cannoning. Either way, like I think they're probably going for like a thunderbolt though. Maybe they're gonna go be Blunder Policy zap cannon. Oh my gosh, not like this. Maybe they're scarfed. They don't outspeed us even if they are, but this is fine. Oh cool, I'm totally fine with this. If they come out with something slower, we might just go max Zard. Yeah, like I was gonna say, it has to be Luxray. But I think Zard's like a great matchup here because if he has these two, I think that like. So basically this is going to work. They have Magnezone, Luxray. We're going to come in with Zard. Zard outspeeds Luxray. Can just go for a G-Max Wildfire. Just straight up. Hit that, put the dot. It'll break the Magnezone dot as well. And then from there, basically if they have Zapdos in the back, we have Pheromosa just triple axle it. And Wildfire's ticking, so we're in a great spot. So I think Charizard's really, really good here. We could also think about maybe just going for a Max Quake. If I don't think that we could KO with the other one. I'd rather put the Wildfire dot up. Even if I take big damage on the Zard, I think the Wildfire is nice. I don't think I have the shot to live the, yeah, I don't think I live the other one. Like, if I go for the Blunder Policy miss, I don't think I live. I think he'll kill me with a Wild Charge. So I think it's more important to just go for the Wildfire. I think the Wild Charge plus the, like, Wildfire dot will make us KO. And I'm basically just doing this to break the Magnezone sturdy. It's super important. There could also be a Sashmon somewhere in the back. I'm also just now realizing that, man, I have a terrible match versus Rotom Blast now that I don't have Solar Beam. I'd have to, like, Dragon Pulse it, like Wormwind it, which isn't amazing. But, man, look at this big Charizard. Charizard, I'm literally maxing my Charizard versus your Mono Electric team. I'm giving you free wins right now. Let's see. Big damage. Yeah, I'm thinking he's vested. So if he does Wild Charge here, he's dead. If he, like, Volt switches here, is it Citrus? I guess he's not vested. He's just really, really bulky. Really, really bulky. Wiki Berry, oh my gosh, and he does Volt Switch. I'm fine taking that damage. That damage actually doesn't really matter to me. So whatever comes in is going to take that Wildfire Tick, which is awesome. It's amazing. It's the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Please don't send out Zerk or Zapdos. Rotom, perfect. I'll totally take that. So take that Wildfire on there. So it makes it so all of his Mons are pretty much abysmal max mode options right now. So if even if he maxes his Rotom here, he doesn't really get a ton off of it. Like, we'll Wormwind here just because it's standard. I wish I had that big grassy terrain move, but it's fine. Yeah, we'll be able to hit him before he hits us too, which is really nice. And we're just trying to wait out his max turns. So basically what's going to happen here, Rotom can't increase its speed. So we have Wildfire ticking. He has Rotom, Luxray, and Magnezone. We have a little thing called Pheromosa, which uses the move called Close Combat and does insane amounts of damage to these guys. So Mono Electric meet Mono Pheromosa player. And we'll see. Wormwind. It's going to do 10, 15, 20%. Yeah, about 20-ish%. So maybe if I don't die this turn, we can just send out. We can even send out like Kartana is really good at finishing this thing off. Yeah, go for the geyser, bro. That's all you need. I could probably switch my cart in. I'm surprised we died. I'm surprised. That's a heavy special attack Rotom. We have to send in cart then. But you got the Wildfire ticking. It's nice. Are you orbed? Like that was a lot of damage. Maybe he's Mystic Water. Because like I actually think that this Zard is not attributed to special attack speed. It's actually really bulky. So I'm very surprised that KO'd. I'm very, very surprised. But I think Cart can finish it off from here. At the very least, I think Cart doesn't die even to like a Hydro from here. And even if it does, we still, like I said, have that Mosa in the back to be able to finish things off. So let's go Leaf Blade. Super effective. We know you ain't got no Rindo Berries. Actually, do we? We don't know. The world may never know. I'm thinking you're some sort of Mystic Water thing because like that did way too much. I mean, you could switch. You could Max Guard, take some Wildfire Tick. Maybe it has. I mean, Rindo Berry would be kind of sick here. I'm not going to lie. Grass types are probably pretty good versus this guy's team because they're Mono Electric. Really surprised he didn't bring Zapdos. I really am surprised he didn't bring Zapdos. Rotom's a great choice, but surprised to see no Zap. Awesome. It's great we got that KO. So it's an attack boost here. Even if he sends out the Luxray, we're going to be fine. Sends out the Magnezone here. Secret Sword, Sacred Sword, whatever. And we're just in a great spot. Beast boosted, boys. Just like last episode, Kartana's absolutely busted right now. Everyone should be using this thing, especially on the low ladder. It's free wins. It just has too much coverage, too good of a defensive typing, and you gotta be this good to beat Kartana. It's called Fire Attacks. Maybe you should try some sometime. Bam, Luxray is going for those big intimidates. Put me back at neutral. And I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Leaf Blade. Doesn't matter to me if he wants to, like, I actually think this might even KO, because I think he's really heavily Sped F invested. It almost KOs. That's a lot. Volt Switch? Thunder Wave. Not bad. Not bad. That's cool tech. That is cool tech. These Luxrays, I've been telling you guys, Luxray's a good mon. Imagine if Wildfire did less in the rain, that'd be funny. But I've been telling you guys for a little bit, like, Luxray's a good mon. A lot of people say, like, they did Luxray so dirty. It's like, no, Thunder Wave's, like, really good. Like, Incineroar doesn't have Thunder Wave. Arcanine doesn't have Thunder Wave. Like, an Arcanine and Incineroar could just hit the fire type. Like, you know what I mean. I still think we, like, KO here. We just need to stick some damage here, and then we'll be fine. I still think we outspeed. You're slow over there. I know you're slow. Unless you're full speed Magnezone, which is, like, a pretty good Magnezone set. But, like, what's Magnezone gonna do to me? Yeah, I'm still faster than you, bro. Big damage. Critical hit. Yo, we take those all the way to the bank. Super effective. Iron defense. This man body pressing. He's about to be body impressed by my damage. You think I care about body press? I literally use Sacred Sword. Lefty's Magnezone is sick. I like that. It's not going to work here. And Sacred Sword should be enough to seal the deal. Sacred Sword, no para. Kartana doesn't care about para. You can't para the paper Pokemon. Origami, give me these wins. Origami, give me the wins. What's the pun? There's a pun there. We take those. Oh man, that person is a fan of the channel, or a fan of good team building, because they have Hippowdon Toxapex, just like we do. They also have an Aggron and a Frostmoth. I'm about to still lead Zard, because I really think just sticking Zard, sticking that Wildfire, is so good. I really think if we just go Zard, we bring in Cart to deal with both the Hippowdon and the Frostmoth and the Toxapex and the Grim and everything. Oh my gosh, yeah, we're fine. And we also have a good check for Spectrier with Mosa. So if we just lead Zard, and we don't lose, if we are able to stick the dot before dying, we win. So like, if we don't get like Quick Claw, Rock Tuned, Choice Scarf Aggron, oh my gosh, not in my house, please. Please don't my house, Choice Scarf Aggron. That would be funny. I actually think I might go for the Blunder Policy this game. We'll see what they lead with. Like, if they want to lead with, like, Hippo, I'll think about it. What's he gonna do, you know? I think there's a high chance of Hippo leading. Or even Pex, really. Both of them are great options here. It'd be funny if I hit the Inferno, actually. I'm not even thinking about that. Grim, I'll do it. What's he gonna do, Thunder Wave? He can go for, like, Prankster moves, too. See if he has Frisk. No. Alright. I'm doing it. Inferno's up. What you got? You got Fake Out? You can Fake Out me? Don't Fake Out me. Thunder Wave, there it is. Yo! Good thing I didn't max, right? Good thing I didn't max. So Blunder probably, I'd rather just hit this move then, because I don't care about going fast. Inferno! I have Blunder Policies up. I'm not gonna max anymore. I don't think maxing is a play here. Maxing a bad Pokemon like this is just not the sauce. But I'm gonna try hit Inferno again. What are you gonna do? Use Bulk Up? I'm literally Charizard, bro. If I can max next turn, I can max next turn. I don't want to max and waste my max turns being paralyzed. That's not the sauce. Inferno! Let's hit Inferno! Let's freaking go! Let's go, busted! That's so sick! It's false surrender. You just lower my special attack? Yo, like I care. I already burned you, bro. You been burned already. That was sick. This is a higher chance to hit and is technically stronger. So let's just do this to finish off, maybe? Maybe he'll switch, we'll know. Hurricane! Yo, this Charizard's popping off right now. Yo, Grim done! Oh, False Surrender. I was thinking Spirit Break. Yeah, False Surrender is not good. You should be using Spirit Break. Let's see what the next mon is, though. I really don't want to max this thing. I'd rather max the cart, I think. Hippo! Alright, Hippo's such a good mon here. He's gonna put up rocks. Do I care? If I can stick any damage in here, that'd be really, really nice. But I'd really like to stick this Inferno. He can't yawn me. What's he gonna do, Rock to me? I don't care. Inferno's up, let's go. More Infernos. Inferno. Oh, we hit another one. Yo, we take those. Nice burn, buddy. Muddy Water Hippo. I've never seen that. And I just hit an Inferno. And he missed the Muddy Water. I just hit Inferno and he missed Muddy Water. I actually need to stick just a little bit more damage. So I think we're just going to use Dragon Pulse. I don't need to hit any more moves. I just need to stick like a little bit more damage. Paralyzed? That's completely fair. That's completely fair. I've hit 2 Infernos. Sock off. That's fine. He's literally burned, so Cart can come in and just mess this man up. Cart can come in and just mess him up. I'm going to wait out your Sandstorm turns, by the way. You can max that Hippo if you want. You can max it. Alright, since we need to put him within range, we're back to the Hurricanes. Maybe we'll get some confusion rolls. This Charizard is the biggest thorn in this man's side. Oh, we finally missed one. Never lucky. Remember, Hurricane's accuracy does not go down in sand. It's only in sun. So it's still a 70. Charizard busted. Accuracy drop? I already... Oh, well, now. I already used my Blunder Policy, bro. I already used it. Probably going to slack off soon. Actually, I can save this Zard to get my cart out of a bad pin. So, like, I'll switch in cart. Like, what's he going to do? Muddy Water my cart? I don't think that matters. He's probably going to slack off in a couple turns. Charizard can just switch out. Charizard will be back. Cart switching it in. Muddy Water on the switch in. That's completely fine. Resisted. Revested. Please don't Axe drop. Yes. Alright, cool. So let me think about what I want to do here. I think there is a high chance of Yawn actually happening. I'll Leaf Blade. I don't think I need to max right now. If he has some super secret crazy move, this is his turn to use it. But I don't think I want to waste a max turn on getting Yawned. And I don't think that we actually KO him even if I did. Like, I could have went for the max there, but like, there's the Yawn. We just switch back to the Zard. And you can go for the... We now know how much damage we actually do, so we know the exact number we need to get him to. So he's going to have to slack off this turn. Yep, just switch back to Zard. And then we know that we can just max and get the roll. So that's good. It's good to know. So I could have maxed there, but like I didn't know if he was like Rindo. I felt it was a good idea to not max there because it would just sort of wasteful. Because at this point, like, we're still in a pretty decent spot with this Zard. He has to finish us off, and then we get a free switch into our cart. He's gonna slack off again, so we're gonna go for the absolutely massive Muddy Water, not Muddy Water, Hurricane. What do you think about that? Yeah, big Hurricane. Imagine how much of a throw it would be to max the Zard here. Yo, we hit those. Confusion. Hit yourself. Zard has 2 for 2 with the KOs right now. This Zard has done all the work this game. I didn't even need my Blunder Policy. Didn't even need it. What's your last Moth, Chief? What's your last Moth? Is it something? Is Frost Moth? Show me Frost Moth. I'd love to see it. Aggron. Good player alert right here. We just want to hit it. I'm pretty sure we might still outspeed this. It's a 50 or 60 base speed bond. He's gonna max it. I think max Aggron. Oh, fully paralyzed. That sucks. That would have been so sick to max that. Or so. Wait, why don't people max? Am I breaking the rules? Am I the bad person by maxing on these guys? By straight flexing on them? Am I the bad person? I don't think I am. Alright, it's cart time. It's cart. It's near for nothing. I actually don't think you max. Like, yeah, you do. Now they're the same base power. Like, I don't get any more power off maxing that. So I'm just gonna Sacred Sword. It's 4 times super effective. I don't get any more base power. There's really no reason to max it. He can max it. I'll max my Mosa probably the turn after this. But it's not like he really does anything to us either. Let's see how much damage we're even doing here. It might have been actually better to send out Mosa first, because he's gonna, if he Steel Spikes here, Cart could use Sacred Sword to go through it. Like, if he does end up KOing the Mosa. But I think we're gonna do like over half. I will see. Sacred Sword's up. And it looks about like half. And Mosa does a lot more than he does. He's knucking me, yo. Knuck D's. That's what I gotta say about that. Don't even need the Mosa. We might. We'll see. Attack boost, not bad. You know, I'm talking about like he needs to be maxing things, and I'm like, I'm the one that's not even maxing, you know? Yo, card busted. He might be able to KO me here with this max nut. It's a little bit stronger. He does get the KO. All right, I just wanted to win with Mosa. Let's be realistic. I just wanted to Dynamax one of my absolute favorite Pokemon. And we will max it. And the reason being, I don't want to get Bright Powdered, miss my close combat, right, into a Rock Fall, because he's at +2 that would clock my Sash and kill me. So we will max. And we will be good players. I guess he could still Quick Claw me. Yeah, he didn't. I would have procced already. But yeah, play around that Bright Powder like a good player should. Always play around the Bright Powder, man. Always do it. It's such a strong item. But yeah, I feel like this team just flexes on people super hard. Mons are super strong, super fast. Even the Charizard. The Charizard adds so much swag to the team. Like, Cinderace was cool when we used it in the last video, but I just feel Charizard with that Blunder Policy, when you see that Blunder Policy go off, they're like, oh no. And like, we take those wins. Aggron's cool, but not as cool as our team. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see more singles videos, or have a Pokemon you want to see me use in ranked singles battle spot ladder, think about leaving a comment, think about dropping a sub on the channel, and think about letting me know. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.